Hello everyone, my name is Kim Kyo. My English name is Signas and I go by Alfred. I got a cool looking haircut. Hey. So, in this video, I'm currently a YMCA member. I've registered a YMCA membership and I've been working out, try to lose some weight before my real-time chef career begins in journey in America or Canada or anywhere it's possible. I'm just preparing myself because first of all, becoming a chef, it requires a lot of energy and I'm currently building my energy. So in this video, I wanted to share with you guys about types of learners who are learning my Incredibism and also all following capabilities such as my sports lesson, my literature, poems, poems, storylines, my delusional manifestation or just stories and such, plus what else, the singing lesson. And it just continues, my lesson continues. I'll try to do my best to record and preserve, I guess, my thoughts and my mind in general into the digital space plus real-time career as a chef. So learning, I highly say, based on my experience, I've experienced learning in prestige schools, like top 100 academically top 100 schools in America. Plus, I was quite competitive while I was studying there. I mean, a lot of also there were a lot of obstacles, struggles too, from my point of view. If I reflect myself into the mirror of the past, from there I conclude that there are three types of learning logic or learning ability. First, there's a one type where in any field of academics, such as sports, music, or science, math, literature, even religions, like the Bible, such as Bible. There are mentors, and there are teachers who mastered in their field of criteria and subject and they teach, right? They teach based on their some people through their methods, through their philosophy. But for learners, there's only three types, as I've said before. One, when those mentors or teachers or anybody just like me who has quite excessive or a lot of information in field of education in general, teaches them. Type 1 learner learns one thing that I teach, then applies it in 100 ways. Those types of learners finds their own philosophy very fast. I've done that before through the fields where I was good at it. When somebody teaches me, especially teachers or mentors, I always try to question myself in hundreds ways and try to answer those questions I have found. However, this ability wouldn't affect somebody to build their own methods. I think they could build methods through those questions that they've found through the teaching, but usually these characteristics I think I had before back in when I was a child learning things was more towards the philosophical approach, becoming more and more like the person who taught me. That's a type 1 learner, somebody who from the teacher or mentor who taught them, they begin to question 100 things. That's the type 1 who builds their philosophy, sometimes methods, but philosophy in measure. Majority of times I think I built philosophy. Very emotional. Then there is another type 2. When mentors and teacher teaches this type 2, when the teacher teaches one thing, they catch only one. However, when teacher teaches 100 things, they begin to catch 100 things, exact same path. Through that, they begin to build patterns which sometimes rebellious, sometimes very symmetrical, but through that rebellious characteristics, they find their own patterns and begins to structure their own methods. That's the type 2 learners who follows one at one, 100 to 100, equal amount of what the teacher or mentors have taught them, then begins to catch the patterns of it. And then there is type 3 learners. Type 3 learners, when teacher or philosopher or anybody who teaches them one thing, what happens to those people are they react. Okay, they don't follow. Usually they react to it. Very emotional, very sensitive. However, this reaction builds them the pattern of their own from 100 teachings, 1 to 100 teachings. So if teacher or mentor teaches him 1 to 100 things, they begin to pattern. Without learning, they begin to patternize those sequences of what the mentors and teachers are teaching. From there, they justify, many of them justify themselves into what may seem like a manipulation of someone's work, manipulation of someone's achievement. However, from there, through the justification, these types of learners try to justify them, and sometimes in a good way they try to help. Very wooden strong leadership. So strong leadership type, questioning type, and very honorable types. Those three types of learners are in existence, I think, in this world, and through my experiences. I was type 3 learner when I was in elementary school because of many as I've had conversation with you guys about my backgrounds, harassments and such. Those background just struck me very in an abnormal way, and I was usually a type 3 all the way to almost middle school. Then in high school I was definitely type 2, and then when I became a senior year, I think I began questioning about just surviving in general. And then I became the type 1. And now I have been creating. I've been trying my best and doing my best to advocate people about my art, Incredibism, and everything. So my suggestion as a learner is that it is crucial to understand the types of ways to learn. And the 3 ways that I discussed with you guys or talked through in this video, I really wish people, especially who are learning things, begins to organize and manage themselves in a better way, in motivated ways. So, well, that's about it. Thank you so much for listening, and have a good day, good evening, good night, good afternoon around the world. Bye bye. See you later. Bye bye.